The 24th round between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin. Big ovation from the crowd. Both of them go to their turnbuckle. They get on top. There's some commotion in the ring. But now they're focused on the fighters. I'm not going to ask you for your cards right now. Let's just enjoy and appreciate how much fun.
I'm going to mute it. We're here live, real time. It's exactly 12:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, September the 16th, 2018. We're waiting for them to read the cards, and there's still no clear winner. It's one of those fights where you really got to go back and watch because Golovkin was dominating with the jab. Canelo, he wasn't running. Canelo was right there. There's so much to talk about. So much to talk about. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. I'm going to tell you right now. If I was to give this fight to somebody, I would give it to Canelo. I would give it to Canelo. Now, I know there's going to be casuals. It's going to say, well, look at his face. You know, you can tell by the face who won. This was a very, very, very close fight. And the hardcore fans, you know, and media, you know what I mean. I can't wait to hear the cards. There's no Adelaide Bird. Let's listen. Let me tell you who the judges are. Dave Moretti, who judged the first fight, 115-113, for Golovkin. Many, I was great say, Fight TV. Many agree with that card of 115-113 for Golovkin in the first fight. The biggest punch of the fight came in round 10. Golovkin hit Canelo with an overhand right, and it literally changed the fight up until that point. Going into round 10, I said Golovkin needed every round. The jab wasn't doing enough, and we've learned that, man, Canelo's motherfucking good, man. I'm sorry. Say what you want. You may say I'm living in the moment or anything or something like that, but I've been doing this shit for years. And I think from what we see that Canelo is the best 160-pounder in the world. He's shown us that he can fight so many different ways. Literally, he was walking Golovkin down. Literally. He wasn't giving up. No. Oh, shit.
Are the judges' scoring totals? Glenn Feldman scores this bout even, 114-114. Judge Dave Moretti and Steve Weisfeld have it 115-113. Your winner by majority decision and new WBC
We're going to listen to the post-fight interview. He did enough to win. He did enough to win. Listen, we're going to talk about Golovkin. Now, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I know it's a whole lot of, Tecate in people's systems and shit, Modelo and all that. And I know that I said that I thought Golovkin was going to win. But remember, this is boxing. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But this was a performance right here. Even though he didn't get the knockout, he grinded through, kind of like Sean Porter did. Obviously not as sloppy. He grinded through, and he did enough. He knew that he couldn't give up no ground. He kept walking forward. He knew that he had to throw more punches. And I know people are going to say, man, Golovkin got robbed and, whatever. He looks humble, though. I wonder where he goes from here, though. Does he go to 168 pounds? I'm not going to say that Golovkin was exposed. If he would have fought the way, if this fight would have ended with him fighting the way he was during the first half of this fight, where he just was literally throwing jabs, then I would have said exposed. But no, I'm not going to say that. Dude fought a really, really good fight. And if this was last year, likely, probably, the cards could have went the other way. Even though Canelo put on a better performance this year than last. Chin stood up, conditioning stood up. He probably threw the most punches.
28 years old. This is a resume that is Hall of Fame worthy.
Let me see if Max Kellerman has him yet. I brought it on Xfinity and Fight TV. Okay, well, here, I have the punch stats right here. Hold on, let me pause this right here. From HBO. Golovkin threw 547 jabs, landed 118. Canelo threw 256, landed 59. Let me see. I'm sorry I couldn't use the HBO telecast for this video. Was having some issues. I literally just paid what is it? $170+ literally, because I purchased it on Xfinity thinking I was going to be able to, oh shit, Max Kellerman's with Canelo.
Another classic middleweight fight. Did you think the fight was close in the 12th round? It turns out one judge gave you the 12th round, and that avoided another draw.
No, mira, mi esquina me mandó a cerrar el round para que no pasara lo de la pelea pasada. Fue lo que hice. Realmente estoy muy emocionado. Primeramente quiero darle las gracias.
You know, my corner told me to close the round because it was a very tight fight. So that's what I did. But I'm very excited and very emotional. And I want to thank...
Quiero darle las gracias a la gente que siempre creyó en mí. Estas peleas son para ellos. ¡Y que viva México!
I want to thank everyone that believed in me. And this is for them, and long live Mexico.
Canelo, you said you were training for a knockout. You were supposed to be the counterpuncher, but you came out as the stalker early. Why did you do that?
No, es lo que le había dicho a la gente, no iba a ir hacia él. Es un buen peleador, no se dio el knockout, como lo dije, un knockout no se puede predecir una pelea y mucho menos de este nivel. Salí a hacerlo, hice todo el esfuerzo, salí a noquearlo, pero no se pudo. Es un gran peleador, pero gracias a Dios llevamos la victoria y tenemos los cinturones para México.
You know, that's what I did. I promised people I would go out to look for a knockout, but it's very difficult at this stage. He's a great fighter, but we tried to do it. But at the end, obviously, I got the victory. We got the victory. We took this victory for Mexico.
By midway through the fight, however people were scoring it, it looked like it was your fight. Like you were doing what you wanted. You were winning the story of the fight. And you were landing vicious body punches. Maybe you would even knock him out. And right at the moment where it looked like he needed to come up with something, he rallied and won some rounds and seemed to hit you with big shots upstairs. What were you thinking in those mid to late rounds?
No, sí, ganó algunos rounds, yo estaba queriéndolo conectar fuerte, ganó algunos rounds, pero sabía que solamente eran combinaciones y pocas en los rounds, ¿no? Yo estaba haciendo mi trabajo y lo hice bien, gracias a Dios, en mi esquina hicimos un gran trabajo, quiero agradecerle a mi esquina. Como lo he dicho, nadie le quiere dar el crédito, pero es la mejor esquina del mundo.
You know, again, he was connecting some punches, but they were few and far between, basically. And I was just following the instructions of my corner. And again, it was the opportunity, and I want to say a shout out to my corner that is the best, absolute best corner in the world of boxing.
What is in your chin? Because you're saying he didn't hit you a lot, but late in the fight, he hit you with some huge shots. And throughout his career, when Triple G lands shots like that, fighters crumble. And you barely wobbled. What is in your chin?
Mira, es un gran peleador, pero como lo dije, ¿no? Los rivales está la diferencia. Yo no soy cualquier rival. Yo soy un peleador de élite y aquí lo demostré.
He's a great rival. He's a great opponent, but I said, every fighter, the rival depends on the rival that you have. And I am a great fighter. I'm a great rival, and I showed it tonight.
Canelo, you got the win here, but it was another close fight. It looked like it could go either way. Would you consider round 25?
Mira, si la gente quiere una tercera pelea la hacemos, ¿no? Pero ahorita voy a disfrutar mi pelea, voy a disfrutar mi triunfo con mi familia, con mi gente y el ser campeón mundial de nuevo.
If the people want another fight, we'll do it again. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the moment, enjoy it with my family, enjoy it with my people. But we'll do it again, no doubt.
Canelo, congratulations on a scintillating performance and a tremendous win in another classic middleweight title fight. Congratulations, champ.
Muchas gracias a toda la gente y hay que disfrutar la independencia de México. ¡Viva México, cabrones!
Golovkin not doing a post-fight interview? Listen. Social media already is having it a draw. I just read that one judge gave Canelo the last round to avoid the draw. I would have been fine with a draw, but remember, I've given the fight to Canelo. Remember, I'm watching this right now live, real time. This may look like this shit is all edited, but it's not. It's all live, real time I'm doing. So I got to go back and watch the fight, man. Oh. I'm not proud or happy with this resolution, but at the same time, Golovkin fought a good fight. He doesn't lose anything. And I know that, Canelo fans' vaginas are real, real wet right now. I'm talking about you're creaming. You got to change your undies. Let's see if we can get you some highlights. I wish, Golovkin would have done a post-fight interview. And unfortunately, whether you want to believe it or not, Canelo, even though he's a boxing superstar now, I don't want to say diva, like the diva shit's going to start, but he's going to fight David Lemieux next. I think, we might as well see that unless Billy Joe Saunders comes up with a better deal. Also, Golovkin's contract with HBO is up. Canelo and Golovkin's contract with HBO is up. And HBO has a reputation on right now, if you lose, they give up on you. Look at Kovalev.
What happened today is wrong. Maybe he feels he gets some justice in Vegas. Maybe he feels that.
But looking at social media, people are torn. I'm talking about celebrities, promoters, people torn. So I'm sticking with what I said. I'm sticking with it. Let me see if I can get you a highlight real quick. Damn. Will we see a Canelo Golovkin 3? Something's got to get settled. But see, here's the thing. Golovkin's getting older, And it's starting to look. See, you can look at it two ways. You can say he's getting older. He's starting to slow down. Or you can say that, well, the level of competition has stepped up drastically. So, once again, I'm going to keep saying Golovkin is good. Just like Kovalev, except Kovalev has been knocked out. Golovkin has never really clearly lost a fight. But we got to get to the post-fight press conference. And, a trilogy, see, let's see what the numbers for this fight does. Let's see what the numbers for this fight does, because here's the thing. The first fight was a draw. The second fight they gave to Canelo. I mean, he won in my opinion. And, I think it calls for a third fight. Let's see if we can get you some, get you a clip. Damn, Golovkin, he hurting right now. I know he is. Golden Boy's been doing a real motherfucking good job keeping them clips down. Taking them clips down. Here's one. This was actually Canelo's biggest punch of the fight.
See Canelo giving a fake jab and a lead left hook right there, because Triple G thought the jab was coming. He went for the jab, and Canelo landed the best hook of the night so far.
Literally, he almost took. In fact, no, I have the highlight. He almost took his head off. No, I don't have the highlight. So we're gonna do a stream. Shout out to Canelo, man. Even though the fight is controversial, we still know. Even though the fight is controversial, at least we have a winner. And it's a winner that people are going to be like, okay, all right, I can.
Come right here. See that uppercut,
Also, yeah, Canelo does have a chin. That shit's certified. That shit's certified. So overall, I'm happy with the pay-per-view, even though they spent about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, because you had the Roman Gonzalez versus Moises Fuentes. He got knocked out in the 5th round, and that they were in the ring at about like 8:30 or something. I had just woken up from a nap. And then you had David Lemieux knock out Spike O'Sullivan in 1 round. Then you had Munguia do a demolition job on Jaime Munguia. So after that, it was a whole hour and 40 minutes. I got a chance to make a burger and, all that. But we're going to talk about this more in my live stream, and I'm going to get some highlights. We're going to be going live for the post-fight press conference. So stay tuned. That's actually going to be the next video you see from me. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live, and expect also on Monday for me to do or tomorrow for me to do a follow-up, maybe a couple, and close this chapter on things because, I'm going to go back and watch the fight. Like, this is one of those fights you got to watch again, right? But upon first viewing, just like for first viewing, I gave the first fight to Golovkin. Upon first viewing, Canelo won. He did enough. I'm not saying he dominated and, Canelo beat Golovkin the fuck up, Please subscribe. Or links to my social media right down below in the description box. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live. Also, we're going to be covering mixed martial arts. We got a store opening. It was supposed to be open recently, but the printers are behind. There's a lot going on. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live.